What's good, Jury family? It's your favorite jury member Kai here, and I'll be your host for the week. Today, in light of Manchester United's recent performance against Liverpool, we'll be focusing on managers who perhaps place too much of an emphasis on an entertaining style of football and probably hinder themselves from getting a positive result in the process, versus managers who are basically the opposite and who aren't really concerned with an entertaining style of football and, probably even stifle the talent at their disposal in the process, as long as it ensures them getting a positive result. So it should be a very good chat, should be very entertaining. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You can actually do that right now. And I hope you enjoy the episode. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. Vela, I know you got some stuff to say about Jose Mourinho, so the floor is yours, buddy.
Sure. So Jose Mourinho, as we all know, he's a very defensive-minded coach. Loves to make sure his teams are hard to beat, and things like that. But for me, when you've like Jose, he always says he has targets, he buys his targets. When you've spent as much money as he has, I do think when you go away, it's also good to put across how you play naturally. You know what I'm saying? If you spend that kind of money, you've got the kind of players that Man United have. It's good to be able to play the kind of football that you always play. Jose tends to change his formations if he goes away from home and all of that. It's about having a consistent way to play and having a consistent product. And if that product is good enough and you spent the money on it, it should always be good enough no matter what happens, no matter what you're facing. So for me, when Jose says this thing, and he always loves to defend himself, but I do think Man United, we spent the money. We were free scoring before, but then we go to Liverpool and then we act scared. And Liverpool is a team that you can get at. So I was really disappointed with that. And even from last season, Jose used to do that kind of thing. Whenever he used to go away, make his team hard to beat. But the results, you guys saw his results against the top six. They're very poor. In his last few games against the top six, it's either the most he's getting is a draw. So I think it's I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right, Letu, I saw your hand up.
Thanks, dude. Look, I hear where he's coming from, and that it's frustrating if you're gonna sign your Mkhitaryan's, your Matters, and all these wonderful players who's supposed to do something in the final third, for them to have to go away from home and run about the pitch and not really get chances to attack. You see what I'm saying? It is frustrating, but I think that with good teams comes adaptability. You see what I'm saying? I think you need to be able to change your tactics so that you are hard to beat at teams where you might feel like you're not really in the game. But I feel like Jose could use a bit more bravery in his selection and how he goes about away fixtures we feel like he should win. For example, if he did this last season with a Liverpool team that I think was better than ours, I wouldn't be too upset. But with this season, I think that solid base is important, but he needs to be attacking the game. I think he can go for 3 points at Anfield. Even okay. Yesterday, I think we had weak centre backs as well. That was our problem. But I think tactically, you need to find the balance between being hard to beat and being able to take it to the next level and actually push on for 3 points when you're supposed to.
So can I just take it to first quickly, then I'll come to you.
Guys, can I give you the other side of the coin here? Because y'all seem to not know how well you guys have it. You guys obviously have a coach who's more oriented to results than style of play. Okay, fine. Let me give you Wenger. I'm gonna try my best to not make this a passionate rant, but let me tell you why results always trumps style of play. You have a coach like Wenger who starts off very well. He sort of almost revolutionizes the league in terms of the way they play. He gets teams thinking about playing with the ball, technical footballers, all of that kind of stuff. That stuff's great. He even has an invincible season. It's fucking amazing. Do you know what the problem with style of play is? That it's very hard for a coach to adapt once they've figured out one style of play. That's why Arsenal is so trash right now, because every single team knows how we're going to play, no matter who we line up against, no matter what formation it is. They know how we're going to play. They know what kind of players we have. They know how to get under our skin because our style of play has been the same for like fucking 18, 20 years. So my thing with style of play is that it's great if you have world-class players. It worked when you had the Invincibles because you had 4 black defenders who were just ham. The rest of the Oaks just had to go and do shit and score. Black excellence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Style of play is only buck when you have homies who, first of all, know how to play football and know how to think by themselves.
World-class
You know what I'm saying? Philosophies should always be based on results. Because then you end up having coaches like Wenger. Not every team has a Messi, dog. You can't just say, nah, Oaks, go play the Barca way, we'll have Messi will score. Not every team has a CR7 who's bloodthirsty and goal hungry. Do you know what I'm saying? So style of play only works when you have the players. Otherwise, you guys should be happy you have Mourinho. Because we stuck here, boy. Exactly. We stuck here for 2 more years, dog.
Just a quick question, though. I hear what you're saying, but you also have to remember that, we as in Manchester United just drew 0-0 at Liverpool, lost away at Huddersfield, and before that we were flaring. We were on form.
But
we were doing the
here's
most,
my thing. But you guys were flaring against relatively easy opposition, right?
Yeah.
So now, but the thing is, in the top 6 race now, right? You're flaring against easy competition. What you don't want to do is now have such an easy run of games and then go to Liverpool and try face them head on, and then you lose or you get blown out.
I hear that, but
now everything is set back. At least come out with the draw. You can regroup.
Let me take it to Zung has been very patient. Shot Ganya.
Yeah, I just wanted to add on to that. So, as an Arsenal fan, right? So there've been countless seasons where we go away, right? Like say Mourinho, go away and we try and impose ourselves, and what happens? We leak 6 goals. So for me, I understand the frustration. Of feeling like you can beat a team and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's 38 games in the league, and away points is always big. So I just think that the loss to Huddersfield, that was just wow. But I mean, after last weekend, yes, you guys were right to feel it sucks, But like at the same time, I think we need to look at it from a point of view where you see, Mourinho's being paid to do a job. His job is to ensure that United finish at the top of the league. Drawing to Liverpool away is fine. That's a success. I feel like that's a success in itself, especially because of who you guys have been playing before as well. It's not like you guys were beating Man City, beating Chelsea, beating us. You were beating whoever you were beating, the lower teams, whatever. So yes, it was shit in the sense that results you guys slowed down. But I think that results are way more important than style of play, and Mourinho did the right thing to get the result that he needed. I think that's something that we always need to remember, is that a manager has his own goals that he has to set out. You're not going to win every game.
Okay, Zungs. Let me take it to Snoop.
Yeah, like guys, I don't know why it's an issue with you guys. Generally, Mourinho's been doing this for years. He's won leagues doing this stuff.
Dog.
There was that game. Remember that game against Liverpool where he defended and then he scored that goal for him to win the league. I don't know why you guys are wilding. He's been doing these things, so let him do what he knows best. Sometimes it's not gonna work out. Sometimes his defense is gonna fail him.
But he has a track record.
Exactly. So he knows what he's doing. I don't understand why it's such a problem. Sometimes it's not gonna work out. It's plans. It's always plans. Every manager has a plan. If his plan works, everyone's gonna say he's a masterclass, he's a genius.
Y'all niggas
when
spoiled,
it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
That's United. Y'all niggas just spoiled, bro. Y'all niggas spoiled to shit.
Bella.
Aware. But Snoop, on that point, you're saying that this is what he does, but then how have the results been against the top 6 since he's come to Man United?
You hate those games. You hate
how you don't like watching those games. Those things, it's not. You're saying it like as if he's at Man United now, and the things that Manchester United is if not one of the biggest brand in world football. Jose Mourinho is not showing what kind of brand of football. What brand of football?
Season at Man United.
Yes, it's the second season at Man United even. And isn't he meant to be the turn guy in the second season? You look at Man City. Man City have revolutionized in the past 2 seasons. They don't play the same way that they played 2 seasons ago. Pep has already shown that this is how he wants to play. And you see City, no matter where they go, you saw them go to Chelsea, they still play the same brand of football that they play when they get to the Etihad. Whereas with us, when we go away, we play some dizzy, funny Jesse Lingard or I don't know whoever. Fam, we play some weird way, but then when we're at home, then it's like, we're 4-2-3-1, let the Oaks jam, let everybody run around. But as soon as we go away, let's chill, let's lock it up. And Liverpool, bro, you can get at Liverpool, bro. We're trying to be better than those things. It's time to flex now. It's flex season now, bro. It's flex season. We need to flex on teams. I'm tired now.
Do you not think it's down to personality?
Davido.
Yo. Nah, the thing is, I believe in that thing of doing certain things for certain fixtures. You know, let's go away to your Stamford Bridges. Let's get a draw. But I'm thinking that this thing of being hard to beat, it should be a standard of sorts. And I think you can take yourself to the next level.
Exactly.
Results and tactics aren't mutually exclusive things. Results are the end point to your tactics. You know what I'm saying? What you want from it determines what you're going to do. And if you want to beat your Liverpool away, of course you're going to set up to be hard to beat. And okay, on a good day, Lukaku scoring that chance, we're sneaking in 1-0.
Against the team that
Jose hasn't done much wrong there.
One chance.
But I think at Huddersfield, he got a bit stuck in that thing. I don't know why Jesse Lingard is starting on the right. I don't know why Martial's starting when he's going to come off the bench and chow teams at the end when we needed that yesterday. I think because I don't know, he can do more with what he has. I like that he's conservative. He gets us our points, but he can do more.
Alright, let's let first go quickly.
Guys, don't underestimate team selection as well. So think of Liverpool, for example. You guys have been firing all season up until Liverpool, but now you don't have Pogba. Pogba and Matic work really well together. They allow Mkhitaryan to be free. Without Pogba, Mkhitaryan's not having the greatest game. Imagine how Barca would play without Sergio Busquets. Sometimes you can't always play the same way, dog. Results football is always determined by the team selection.
No, okay, hold on, guys. Listen, relax. Everybody,
If you don't have the players, dog.
First. This has become too much of a United Arsenal chat, so I'm gonna take it to Jeezy, who's been too quiet for my liking, and I want you to speak to me about Mr. Jurgen Klopp, who is clearly one of those managers who will not change his style of play, regardless of who he's playing, and I want you to unpack that for us a little bit.
I mean, Klopp is set in his ways. He has his own beliefs. He plays certain. He just believes. You know, the counter press. Something he says he came about with the what is it? Okay, for counter press, I just forgot. But anyway, for the counter press, I mean, that's pretty revolutionary. So I get why to him he would think he needs to stay in that mindset of thinking. But my issue with Klopp is that Klopp doesn't defend. That's it. Klopp doesn't like.
Jeezy, so tell me, do you think Klopp is a results-driven manager?
Oh. Nah. Klopp likes his game. He likes playing his own way.
Everybody is though.
Yeah, but he's focused on entertainment. But like.
Right, I'm gonna take it to Khanya. He seems very keen.
So this is how I see it, right? This is how I see it. Every manager has their own philosophy, sharp, ne? But only the elite managers are able to turn their philosophy into results. And
with the right players.
Klopp, unfortunately, is one of those O's who doesn't fall into that category. You know, someone like last season O's were shouting at Pep for being stubborn and not changing how he plays. But if you look at Man City this season, he's refined it to some extent. Away, he's still got the tiki-taka thing about him, but it's way more direct. You know what I mean? So the elite managers are able to take their blueprints and kind of adapt it to the situation. You know what I mean? That's something that many managers are struggling with these days. Is taking their blueprints and making it something.
Klopp doesn't have a blueprint. He just selects a team and says go jam.
He sees Coutinho, he sees Manes, grand, let's go.
There's no emphasis on results. It's about how you guys play.
He wants entertainment.
It's really strange.
He wants to see good football. He doesn't actually necessarily want the W.
Yeah.
On the other side of the coin, you have somebody like Diego Simeone with Atletico, who, if you ask me, is kind of the opposite. Who, you know, he plays a brand of football that really isn't the most entertaining, but the main focus is we're trying to get this W.
You see, Simeone is low-key like the perfect example because like he's playing in a league where two teams are always going to be better than him. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't have time to be entertaining, you know, to score 5 goals. Just win, dog. Just win.
You know, Simeone, I have something to say about Simeone in that we only see Atletico when they're playing these big teams. Those are the games that we notice, right? Simeone, I wouldn't say Simeone his tactics are, you know, kind of absorb the pressure and, you know, unattractive football. I just think that He knows how to play big teams. When he needs to play a big team, he knows how to set up. And then when he's playing against a team that Atletico are far superior to, he lets us jam. So I think it's back to that same chat of adaptability.
Exactly. I think it's just the culture. I think it's the culture of Atletico that we've been seeing from the outside. That ruggedness, that doggedness that fights in them, that makes us believe that this is how they always want to play. But not necessarily it. That's not necessarily it. I mean, you've got your men like Saul Niguez, you've got your Kokes, your Griezmanns, guys who really do play well, and play the game beautifully. So I think it's just a team with direction that knows what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it.
Yeah, but my thing is that Kyle, with the big teams, like the biggest soccer teams with the biggest brands in the world, they're brands, like as I'm saying. So they have to play. There's a Barcelona way, there's a Madrid way, there's a Manchester United way that we got used to, obviously under Sir Alex Ferguson. But now what Jose has come to do is that Jose obviously is very results driven, and he's trying to get these results no matter what the hell happens. But now we're not playing. Man United is not going wherever and being the team that can just play the Manchester United way and win. You know what I'm saying? We've lost that. Yeah, we've lost that killer instinct, and it's not just about. You don't only play the top 6, sure, but damn, when you play them, bruh, it's about your team. I mean, those are the games the fans look forward most to, and you don't want to watch that and watch your team sitting back and having one opportunity.
But that's the Marine.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you not think that's down to Sir Alex Ferguson, though?
Zooms, I have to wrap it up. Khanya, I'm sorry, I have to wrap it up. Time is not on our side. So let us know what you think, guys. That's pretty much our wrap up of results versus style of play. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit us up on our social media. Please interact with us. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the flip side.